Well, hello again. Welcome to another Midweek Ministers Matters. A couple of you did suggest an Alan Partridge jingle, but I don't think we get away with the copyright. But it's good to see you again. You'll see I'm back in the church office. I was at Castle Square this morning at St David United this afternoon, checking on the buildings, and I know some of you were concerned particularly about whether what would happen to some of our biscuits and sweets and stuff, like whether anything would go out of date. All I'd say is it's probably best not to worry about it. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, 1 second. Nice. So last week, I encouraged you to do two things. First of all, we had, following the film A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood and Mr. Rogers' inspiration, we had a minute to think about those who had helped make us who we are. And that got far more conversations than the main question about which biblical or fictional heroes we'd look to in a crisis. There were loads of interesting responses about particularly parents and teachers who had helped make us who we are. So I appreciate those of you that got back to me through various means. And I don't know about the conversation on Facebook, but I'm sure it was enlightening, moving, profound, etc. So this week is, of course, Holy Week. And there is a lot we're missing. Many of us will be worshipping using some of the materials we've given out, but there's a lot we're missing about our normal Holy Week, the gathering together, and particularly I think for a lot of people the music. Already some of you have, without even me asking, sent me your thoughts about the Holy Week music that moves you. So John Henson, for example, said Handel's "He Was Despised" is one that moves him, and Gail said Samuel Barber's "The Crucifixion" was one that moves her. So I thought, well, why not do that as a topic? What are the Easter, the Holy Week songs, hymns, classical music, pop songs that mean a lot to you? So, what? Mine? Oh, thanks for asking. Yeah, okay. I'll give you my top 5 bits of Holy Week music, taking us through the days. So we start on Maundy Thursday then. We're in the Garden of Gethsemane, where Linda had her money pinched. Also where Jesus prayed and was betrayed and stuff. But, you know, a place can be important for different reasons. So we're in Gethsemane with Jesus. And for me, the song that is really powerful. I know it's a musical, okay, jazz hands. But I think Gethsemane in Jesus Christ Superstar is a phenomenal song. It is full of emotion. It is heartbreaking as Jesus is saying, you know, do I really have to go through this? You know, can this cup not pass me by? And when he says the lines, or sings the line, "I'm scared to finish what I started." What you started, I didn't start this. When he sings that to God, oh man, that gets me. It's a great musical in general. Friday night, Good Friday. It's being streamed. A production that I really rated is being streamed live on one YouTube channel. Just Google it and you'll be able to watch it. I think it's a great musical. But Gethsemane, so powerful. And if you're not a fan of musicals, but you are a fan of sci-fi, Doctor Who, The Family of Blood episode, I think again portrays the pain of giving up your life to save others. As John Smith gives his up to save the world. So that's one for you Doctor Who fans. Okay, so that's Maundy Thursday. We're going into Good Friday now, and I have chosen Interstellar, one of the tracks from the film Interstellar, which is a film about grief and remembrance and hope, ultimately. And I've gone for the track Where We're Going, by music was composed by Hans Zimmer. And Where We're Going is an epic, predominantly organ piece, no lyrics, and it builds up slowly. Stay with it if you give it a try, and it builds up and then builds up, and it crescendos into this kind of praise or lament of this beautiful organ music, and then just silence. And to me, that's almost like our journey to the cross in Holy Week. You know, step by step, bit by bit, and it crescendos Good Friday, where there's that noise of pain and anguish, and then silence. We have used it on a Good Friday in some of our celebrations at St David's Uniting Church, and the fact that it's called "Where We're Going" as well. That track, I think it's incredibly moving. One hymn, one worship song that takes us through a few of the days. I had to go for "A Field in the Country," the fishy music song, the one with the chorus: "When people are cruel, it makes all the difference to know where you're going and where you come from." Ah, man, fishy music has been one of the gifts of coming to Ponty. So many good songs, but that one, the beautiful kind of folk melody, the lyrics that take you through a few of the events in Holy Week. It's just a beautiful hymn. And that line, you know, when people are called, it makes all the difference to know where you're going and where you come from. More on that on Sunday. At 2, kind of taken us to Easter Sunday, really. I've gone for Carl Jenkins. Carl Jenkins, Wales's greatest living composer. I'm a huge fan of him. And according to my signed copy of his latest album that I got for my birthday last year, he's a huge fan of me for Christmas. He's a huge fan of me too. Of course, obviously. So he just composes some incredible pieces of work, and his The Armed Man, A Mass for Peace is just stunning. And so I've gone for the Benedictus from that, the one that in Latin it says, you know, blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord, glory in the heavens. And it's a piece of music that speaks of kind of the quietness to me of that Easter Sunday morning, and then just the surprise and the wonder and the amazement at the message of Easter, that Jesus is risen, that hope abounds. So that's my one for Easter Sunday. And then the final one, which again kind of takes us further into Easter Sunday. I was going to go for U2, Window in the Skies, because it is amazing. It is an Easter song. The rule has been disproved, the stone it has been moved, the grave is now a groove, all debts are removed. Can't you see what love has done? It's amazing. But I know if I officially went for that one, some of you who for some reason don't like U2, I think it's all about misanthropy, that your heads would explode. So instead I'm going for a hymn, and it's one that's entitled "We Shall Go Out with Hope of Resurrection" by June Boyce Tillman. You may not know it, it's not one of the big ones. It's to the tune of London Derriere, which of course is beautiful and moving itself, but the words are what get me. We shall go out with hope of resurrection. We shall go out from strength to strength go on. We shall go out and tell our stories boldly, tales of a love that will not let us go. We'll sing our songs of wrongs that can be righted. We'll dream our dream of hurts that can be healed. We'll weave a cloth of all the world united within the vision of a Christ who sets us free. Those words take my breath away, perhaps more so this Easter than any other. We'll weave a cloth of all the world united within the vision of a Christ who sets us free. So they are my 5 favourite songs, kind of 6, that take us through the events of Maundy Thursday to Easter Sunday and beyond. You know, we'll continue, we'll go out with a shout of hope of resurrection. It's been a long day. So my question to you guys to answer via Facebook, WhatsApp, just have a chat with whoever's in your house or on your own, you know, good company, or send me your thoughts. What Easter songs, hymns, classical music, pop songs are your favourites? And maybe a word or two why. So with that, I will bid you farewell until Sunday. Go well, have a blessed few days, and take care. God bless.